Hi, BoLS fans. It's Larry Vela, and I'm here with AdamHarry.
Hey, everybody.
And we have this amazing set of new miniatures. We have the Triumvirate of the Imperium from Gathering Storm.
That's right. We got 5 miniatures here from Games Workshop. Super awesome detail. I'm pretty excited about getting in there and taking a look.
It's in one of their big, huge, giant... This is a big box.
Yeah, I was surprised. Actually, it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. This is like one of those start collecting boxes almost.
Also, you can tell it's 2017. Games Workshop is kind of going all out. Check this thing out.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
Check
Look at this.
shiny.
You ready? Watch that. Whoa.
Yeah, they got fancy this year.
Silver lettering.
Let's flip it over real quick
Sure.
and take a look at the back.
Okay.
Here, of course, is the back of the box. We have Celestine and her 2 handmaidens.
Eleanor and...
Genevieve.
Nice.
And then over here, Belisarius Call.
The Archmagos Dominus.
It's pretty cool. Say that 3 times fast.
Yes.
And then, of course, Inquisitor Greyfax from the Eye of the Emperor. The Eye of the Emperor, not from the Eye. She is the Eye of the Emperor.
I like to think that she uses a fax machine.
I think so.
Because it's the
Grim
Imperium.
Daughter.
That's pretty high tech.
And like triplicate, right? All right, so let's open this box on up. So it's one of these weird kind of double boxes.
Okay. If you open that up and then
you gotta do this.
Then you pull.
Actually, you gotta get both tabs out real fast. Okay.
Okay, we got that.
And then it kind of slides off.
We'll take this away.
And you have another fancy box inside.
Oh, look at that.
It's very cool looking.
That is very nice.
It's more of that silver lettering, which is very fancy.
Oh, wow.
Of course, the
I
front.
didn't even see that.
Very nice artwork on the box as a whole.
I mean, as a fundamental concept, it's neat to see. I mean, they don't normally do this where you get one box set with 3 characters in it.
Yeah, I was expecting we'd get this bundle and then another 3 boxes, but no, this is currently the only way to get these miniatures.
Yeah, I was expecting it was going to be 3 individual clan packs.
Okay, that's everything in the box.
But it's not.
Check this out.
Okay.
You get some cool fancy art. Oh wow, there's a lot of. Okay, check. There's one.
Is that just like an actual art piece?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Wow, that's pretty sweet looking.
Wait, I think there's one of those per one. No, wait.
I think that's just the. Yeah, that's just one.
Okay.
So we might have to frame that in the BoLS office.
I think we will.
And then this is actually the rules.
Oh.
Or the rules
and the instructions.
And the instructions. So it's got
We'll go
all
through those
instructions.
pretty briefly.
Just check something real quick. Yep, it's got points at the back there too. So.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Here are the sprues. Let me move these to the side again. Let's see here. There's got some 32 millimeter bases in there. Let's do this. This is one of Belisarius's sprues, you can tell. It's not Necrons. Those aren't Necron bits.
A lot of cabling.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me do this. We'll zoom in. We'll just look at them sprue by sprue and take them out real quick. Here's that one. I'm trying to see, does this one have the keys on it that they were teasing?
I don't.
There's the arm.
Well, one of the 85
right?
arms.
He's got
that
several.
This guy has.
It's a very cool looking.
What
sprue.
I like is his gun here, which is just. I mean, it is a typical Adeptus Mechanicus, just like classic sci-fi.
Right.
Doodads, cables all over it.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
Yeah, very cool. Let's go on to the next one.
Yeah, that's his second and
This is
third
his-
sprues.
Yep. And then zoom out so we can get the whole set and frame here.
That's the back of
This
it.
is the back.
These are the main parts of his
There are
body.
those
his
keys
cloak.
we saw, by the way.
All you Games Workshop teaser people, remember? Those are the keys.
And then
Oh my
flip
gosh.
that over.
Look,
Wow.
look at that piece right there. It is-
I do want to show that off. Like you can see, I don't know if you can make it on the camera, but all the different cabling and stuff.
right.
That is super impressive.
and the cabling's different. It's
Yeah.
like they're all different types of cables with different types of
It's texture on them.
texture on them.
It's like a tar wire almost.
It is really cool.
Really cool. And then just the crazy axe. Look at that thing.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, just so much detail.
That axe is so big, it'd make Karn a little jealous.
That is a. You should be able to cut a tank in half with that.
You should. I hope you can. I haven't checked out his rules
We'll have to
fully
look at his
yet.
stats to find out.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the robe is just amazing. The robe work they did, that makes his kind of torso-y parts. So,
I mean, it's a lot. I mean, this is one model, and
Yeah.
so for one character, I mean, I haven't exactly counted them, but there's got to be probably at least 40 parts
well, we go up to 46 here.
for this one guy. Oh yeah, 49 right there.
49. So
Yeah, so approximately 50 parts to build one guy.
yeah, there might be more. Again, that's just a quick glance. It's pretty intense. Definitely use sharp clippers, sharp hobby knife, and some plastic glue for this bad boy.
Yeah, this call especially, so many of his parts have little teeny tiny like wires and cables, so you're gonna need to be
really careful
and take your time when you're building him.
Okay, first off, this is one of the Guardians. I don't know if this is Genevieve or Eleanor.
That is a handmaiden.
It's one of the handmaidens.
Yep,
There's a backpack.
Very nice backpack. I'm going to assume that this, I think it's probably a safe bet, this is the new, even if it's not identical, this is the new kind of style that we're going to be seeing for Seraphim backpacks. Yeah. And it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully
we'll see more plastic Seraphim, right?
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm hoping for. I mean, it's a really cool design because it's angelic, but it's not anything similar to the way the Blood Angels are doing it.
Yeah,
it's a different
angelic take.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to point out too, the torso is really interesting. She's got the corset here, and then I guess to save detail, they have the almost like a mannequin's cutout of her torso here. So this glues on top of that, which is really interesting.
The way the hair works is pretty interesting because you're getting it's
sculpted onto that piece.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get some of like the front of the.
Yeah, you can kind of see it there.
Yeah.
You get some of the front, and then here's her head right here,
which has. Then there must be a separate piece. Oh, which has kind of the side and back of the hair.
Right.
So that's how she do. Wow. So they have the front of the bob is there, and then all the rest of it is there, and that's how you get the dynamic hair. They actually busted it into two different.
Which is smart because that was one of the big things we heard as far as like why they couldn't do sisters correctly.
Because they were trying to find
issues with the bob.
They wanted to have a very dynamic. Bob that just didn't look like it was, a little helmet. Yeah,
very cool looking sprue. Again, don't know if that's Eleanor or Genevieve, but we'll keep going because here's the other two sprues for Saint Celestine, her handmaidens.
So there's the second handmaiden.
Yep.
We'll just call her Elavive.
Elavive, I like it.
We don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
And then over here is Saint Celestine.
Yeah. Again, same thing. There's the hair, and it has its own sculpt and cut from here.
Which is very cool.
The head's over here, so you can just kind of tell like they got in there. And again, those digital sculptors at GW are killing it right now. Yep. Just how to make the cuts, because I'm pretty sure when you put this all together, all of those seams are going to be hidden.
Yep. Very nicely done. We have the two wings. They're huge.
Uh-oh. That one got a little bent, but it's plastic, so we can bend it back.
Yep.
Not that big a deal.
That one probably got bent in shipping in some way, or something got hooked.
It looks like it could have been a sprue or something.
But Celestine, all on this sprue, not a giant amount of pieces.
No, I'm kind of shocked.
Considering it's such a large model, it's pretty well done. Yeah, there's about a dozen.
Now, here's an interesting thing we could do. Here's the torso Celestine, right? We happen to have a fully painted one right here. Now you can kind of see next to him.
That is the same scale. So she's not larger. She just has the
crazy big wings.
Exactly. They just said, hey, let's not have two cherubs and a cape. How about giant crazy wings?
And the other thing too is her sword, right there. Let's kind of get them angled the same direction here. You can kind of see.
That's pretty much the same sword.
Yeah.
With the bouquet of flowers.
Yeah,
around it.
Very cool.
So they did a really good job. It's they didn't just completely reimagine her. It is a updated, high-tech version of her.
Kind of like Karn, kind of like Airman. They took Armin. They took those old sculpts and just kind of kicked them into
the 21st century.
Yeah, 21st century.
Very cool.
2000.
Let's take a look at.
Last but not least,
Greyfax.
Here is Greyfax. Greyfax's sprue. Now Greyfax didn't get the short end, I would say. She's only on the one sprue though, but her sprue is still packed full of detail and stuff.
What's the number one rule of being a sci-fi lady and going into combat?
High heels.
High heels. Right there. Every game, every company, without fail.
Yeah, it's true. Just about every single company.
This is not a Games Workshop thing.
No.
Everyone.
It's because stilettos are also knives.
That's a good point. Emergency close combat weapon.
Bingo. Take your shoe off and hit them with it.
+1 attack.
Think about it. They're paired too, so it counts. I'm just kidding.
Twin linked.
But there's her crazy combi bolter with the crazy bow that goes on top, which is super cool.
I want to see, where is her crazy hat with the candle on the hat?
Oh, here's the hat brim.
Oh, the brim. Okay.
Oh,
it's two pieces.
Yeah. So there's her head down here. Let me rotate it around.
That is really cool.
So there's her head.
Oh, okay. And her head is molded with the top of the pilgrim hat on it.
I am willing to bet that people are
on
gonna make that model without the brim.
That is so.
Just to have like a funny hat.
So she'll have a top hat.
Yeah, essentially.
That's great.
Inquisitor
You can give,
white facts.
You can
and
give
or
her,
black facts. I don't know.
You can give her a top hat.
She can have a top hat. And she has a monocle, so she's a very classy lady.
She hangs out with Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock, Whoso, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
That was her.
Her
mentor.
mentor.
Her mentor.
Her mentor.
Yeah. What was it? Obi-Wan, Sherlock, Clouseau?
Yes.
Clouseau.
Inquisitor. All you Rogue Trader fans.
Yep. And if you notice too, they have a lot of detail on the back of the cape.
Yeah, the cape is really nice. It has the standard, the new style Games Workshop where all the filigree and kind of detail on the capes are now actually embossed into them.
Which is super cool.
So all you people who really good with inking, there you go.
Also, I like that the backpack's very steampunky in a sense too.
She has nice swords. This is actually kind of what I thought most of them were going to be, small sprue clan packs, but it's clear that they decided to go with this big thing because, when you look at someone like Belisarius Cawl, there's no way. He had to be in his own box because, he has three big sprues.
Right on.
And Celestine also has 3 big sprues. So.
I'm pretty sure, just so folks at home are aware, there are 3 32mm bases that come with this. I believe that's a 50.
Right.
Not a 40. That could be a 40. The Terminator size base, whatever the Terminator.
And then
the big
oval.
Yeah. And this is not like a bike base. That's a slightly.
Yeah.
This is a bigger base.
This is for Belisarius Cawl.
Yep. And then
those
are
3
for the Inquisitor, and then the 2 ladies, and then that one.
And then that's for Celestine.
So yeah, and that's pretty much everything in the box. Let me just zoom out real quick. So that's everything you're gonna see there. I'm very impressed. Very, very cool box, very cool kit. Larry, you got anything to add on that one?
Excellent job, Games Workshop.
Cool, yeah. So Triumvirate of the Imperium was up for pre-order pretty recently. Should be available by the time you see this video. So go check it out. If it's not, give it a day or 2 because it'll be in store shortly.
Yep.
So I'm AdamHarry from BoLS.
And I'm Larry Vela. Thanks for watching, guys.
We forgot to do the book real fast.
So this is actually it's full color and it's a pretty thick book. There's a lot of assembly with these 3 models.
I think it was good to come back and do it. So we're gonna just brush through this real quick. So just to show it off, again, full color. They do the GW thing that's been kind of new that they've been doing, which is to show the grayed out part is just the plastic, and then it shows like where to apply the glue or where the bit goes. So it's full color.
Yeah, really well done.
Really well done, and you're gonna need it for these models because there's a lot of doodads.
Yeah. There's no just kind of guessing your way through how to build Belisarius Cawl. He's as you can tell, it's lots of very delicate pieces.
And again, once you assemble them, pretty much no seam lines, thanks to how they're doing their cuts and stuff like that, and the way they're hiding those cuts.
Completely hidden.
Pretty insane.
That is
completed
just a
model.
Crazy model.
And we're skipping around because the pages are sticking together, but because it's new. And of course, you do get the rules too. So that's part of it.
Yep.
Those are included, and the point cost and all that stuff. And here's Celestine. So it's pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh! Look at those wings.
Yeah.
So nice. And the doves. I forgot to mention. This may be the first.
John Woo inspired?
I don't think there's ever. Doves don't belong in the Grimdark, but
but it's hopeful.
But there they are.
Yeah. So there's Eleanor and Genevieve. Again, I'm not sure which is which. Obviously on the page, but from the sprues we can't really tell. And
get her rules.
Yep. Very cool. And Gemini Superior, they've got their rules in there as well. So yeah. And then last but not least is Inquisitor Greyfax. She's got 1 page, which is pretty cool.
Yep. Pretty simple.
It's not super complicated, but the model is still, I think, pretty intricate.
Right there.
So the hat actually goes over the top.
Right up there.
I just want to give her a top hat. Anyway.
And then you get all the awesome painting instructions for how to do them. And there you go.
And there's the cool art on the back too. So for real this time, I'm AdamHarry from BoLS.
And I'm Larry Vela.
Thanks again for watching, guys.